Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Limbus Company. Last time, we finally won that gamble and earned our right down into the lobotomy branch below, only for us to figure out what's going to be down there, and that's what we're doing today, so I do hope you enjoy. Either way, for now, let's just enter into the level 2 dungeon. Let's go. And here we have Lou Corp Mur Assault, which will be quite fun. Trying our best not to step on the crushed remains of the TQ's boss, Sinclair barely managing to hold back the urge to gag, we reached the elevator. Rudia was the first to complain about dead insects during our last expedition, but here, she got to the lift and pressed the basement button without a grumble. And once the group quietened down, Sword hit Rudia with a barrage of pent-up questions. How did you manage to win without even using any wish power? No, for any of that, what made you so sure that you'd win regardless? Yikes, hold your horses, gal. One question at a time, okay? Rudia spun around, talking Sued into calming down, then slowly began to elaborate. The TQ's boss had been keeping a wary eye on the Ting Tang gangs all along. How did you know that? You couldn't have read the tells from his mechanical body. He had every reason to. After all, it was a well-known fact to them that the Ting Tang gang owned a wish power extractor. He must have been totally sure that the boss or someone representing him would make use of it for this game. So, you deliberately made it look like you were using a sticker, so he'd call you out on it. Yep. Then I declared I'm going all in. I needed to seem suspiciously ballsy in his eyes. Fair. A winning gambler creates her own momentum and rides it. I mean, look, even you guys thought I'd popped the wish stickers, right? If I'm being real, wish stickers and all that stuff are just hopes and desires given important sounding labels in the end. To someone with unshakable faith in themselves, it's nothing more than a weird piece of paper. That can't be true. J-Corp's wish power related tech is an officially approved semi-singularity with widely proven efficiency. Thousands of people rely on wish power for every aspect of their lives. I guess there's nothing like it to give people a confidence boost in this day and age. With me, I'm different. I've always believed in myself. To have faith means that the mind may avoid crashing into the depths. Pray tell, how does one go about acquiring that faith? Oh, that? It's actually super simple. I'll let you in on a secret, so listen up. Well, I heard a sound effect, but wish power do be a placebo. Did it crash? Yeah, it crashed. Yeah, it crashed. The secret was too great. It crashed the game. Just think, I'm the most awesome person in the world. So whenever anyone else says, whatever anyone else is crap. Okay. That certainly makes sense. Faust agrees as well. Shut up, Faust! We know you're an egotistical so-and-so. Perhaps I shouldn't have asked at all. Rhodia, don't tell me that's how you've been treating my words. Sadly, the victor's joy didn't last so long. The cavern was filled with the sounds of pickaxes struck against craggy walls, and we saw security guards keeping strict watch over the vault. It felt as though it was sending us a warning note that we wouldn't reach the bottom so easily.
잠깐만.
Hold on a sec. There was no point in us winning the game then.
왜 이렇게 숨죽이면서
Why do we have to be so sneaky about this? And who are those slaves picking at the away at the rocks?
우리가 소유권을 얻은 건 맞지만
Although we've earned ownership, we have nothing proper to show as proof that we won, and we're more or less intruders to them. In all fairness, anyone would have thought of us as thieves if they saw us awkwardly hiding near the vault. Quite the grand excavation. They even made space to insert vaults, all while digging a tunnel. What a stunning sight! When I die, please bury me in a mound of cash like that. I want to fill my lungs with the scent of bills for my final breath. Of course you do. By the way, about the man who was at the table, did you know him from somewhere? A friend from back home. Something tells me the history between you two runs deeper than just that. Greg, love, reunions are always uncomfortable. Didn't you feel the tension that time you ran into your former comrades? Can't argue with that. Things are moving along inside those cages. Things are moving inside these cages. Are they pets that they might be raising, perhaps? Does your family usually count creatures violently shaking their cages as pets? It's the Pecatula, whatever the hell that is. Did they think they could tame abnormalities? Dear Yuri would have knocked 3 grown adults out cold with a scoff if she heard that. Oh, Yuri. It should be theoretically possible. Provided that they possess a similar level of intelligence to humans, and that an empirically proven method of managing them exists, that is. Huh. If it did work out, I guess they could have made good guard dogs. Oh, I'm taking a closer look, and these people have fingers or other parts of their bodies bitten off. Thankfully, he didn't add, "Is this in fashion?" or other obnoxious remarks this time. Is this in fashion these days? Come on, Dante. Red flags! Almost. Almost didn't. I admit, I like these pictures. So what's this picture? Okay, looks like some sort of testing facility. And then frozen rocks of some sort. I haven't a clue. Either way, let's murder. Even though we won the right to head to the basement, the lobotomy court branch seemed to be taken over by the casino. Slaves digging away walls, security guards watching them, Pecatula chewing at bars. A lot stood in our way. Well, let's just use the team I've been using today and go. We've got security guards and Pecatula. This is going to be a bother. Got any ideas, Greg? You fought on the front lines before. Try something. What does that have? Hey! Don't push! Being shoved out of cover by Rhodia, Gregor stumbled forward, separated from us. Them bumping into a slave who was busy digging away at the rocks. They seemed to pause for a moment in awkwardness. Hey there.
그쪽이나 우리나.
Looks like the way things are going here isn't all too
좋게
pretty for the
넘어가는
both of us, yeah? How about we let this slide?
우린 저
We're not after the cash that's stored in that vault.
물론 돈이 있으면 좋긴
I mean,
하지만
wouldn't say no if we were offered it, but the point is, we're just looking for a way downstairs.
귀찮은 일은 안 생기게 만들게.
Not here to make any fuss. Why don't we pretend this never happened and go on our ways? 47,900,000.
알아듣게 얘기 안 하면
Speak some sense or I'll bath on your hands. For someone who often speaks in riddles herself, Roshu's patience sure wore off quickly. She gripped the sheath of her sword as she threatened the worker. I can't say for sure, but I think she meant she'll break all the remaining fingers on that person's hand. At this point, I'm more scared of how quickly you got that. Must repay. Repay all the debts before I can go back to my family. They said they'll take off one on for every swing. 47. How much was it? Ah! Don't talk to me. I have to count.
잠깐. 거기 웬
Hold on.
소란이지?
What's that noise over there?
이런
Ah, shoot. Cornered, Gregor suddenly started shouting in a remarkably out-of-voice character voice.
이렇게는
We can't live like this anymore! This is outrageous! Tyranny! To tie people up and force them to dig!
다 같이
Let us all rise up and fight our oppressors! Go! Onward!
너 뭐하냐?
The hell was that?
프로파간다인가?
Propaganda.
유감스럽다.
His effort was regrettably ended in has regrettably ended in failure. Greg, sweetie, here's the thing about those people. They ended up here by living their whole lives as scum, exploiters and exploitees. You weren't expecting some half-baked speech to be enough to wake up the revolutionary inside them, were you? Before you attempt an instigation operation next time, be sure to train your acting skills to at least an intermediate level. Oh, Greg, have you never tried acting in your whole life?
그만해. 나도 부끄러우니까.
Shangle like Look, I'm embarrassed myself. Gregor's terrible acting must have even agitated the security as well. That explained them opening up those locked cages in a potentially risky move. Fair enough. Oh god, PFA facing left feels cursed. Me facing left is cursed, is it? Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. How cursed is that, then? How cursed is this, if that's the case? Eh? You want to know a fun little fact? You want to know a really fun little fact, everyone? My camera is normally mirrored. My camera is normally mirrored, so the way you're seeing me now is actually the way I am. So this is real. I always just had it mirrored because I liked having the camera on the left side, and I just, wrong, bad. And I just always felt I should be facing towards the center of the screen. So, yeah. Alright, you're doing negative 100, you're doing negative 100, and you're doing damage. So, let's just see how this goes.
두렵지 않아요.
Well done.
두렵진 않아요.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
검을 덜 갈았었나?
Well, this is easy.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
처리했습니다.
We took 1 damage.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Which one should I go to? Well, logic says I should go to the middle one, because then I can go through the rest. That's the exact same line. Let's move on. So, what's the story fight thing happening this time? I've heard there's not as many cutscenes in this particular dungeon, and I can't wait to see if we're just going to just fight, you know? Indeed we are, and we're against regular people, so...
지금은 두렵지 않아요. 꽤 잘 갈렸고.
One of them's dead. Perfect.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요.
I think one of the best things
좀더
about
잘뵐수 있을 것
Grigor
같은데요.
is the fact he has a lot of whatchamacallit
재미는
with his
없겠지만
with
그렇게
his
할게요.
attacks. A lot of
꽤
coins.
잘 갈렸고.
And each coin is a separate attack, so
처리했습니다.
so much for that revolution. Yeah, so much for the revolution. Ah, another fight. Straight into the war.
명령대로.
Kill everyone. You did not get staggered, really.
물러서지 않겠습니다. 거치적거리지만 마.
되는 건
I love how you can just go zip across like that and then not have a care.
다음에 부탁해요. 꽤 잘 갈렸고.
Fun fact, there's an ego gift in mirror dungeons that can cause a single coin attacks to repeat if they don't kill an enemy. It works on egos. Fair enough, then. Alright, we've reached a checkpoint and we've had 1 cutscene. Grigor's breathtaking attempt at instigation caused the security to release a Pectua. Taking a better look at these creatures, though, they don't seem to be following any orders, instead attacking any human in sight. In that case... ... Ah, more things. More regular enemies. I confess I was kinda hoping we'd have a whatchamacallit. Alright. Ready? Kill. That's not killing. That's sucking. I mean, granted, you didn't lose a single clash and thus didn't lose any HP, but you kind of sucked. Okay, guys. Do better this
명령대로.
time. Thank you.
꽤 잘 갈렸고.
Good enough.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Glorious. Well done, guys. Wait.
멈춰!
Oh, wait.
멈춰라니까!
Why are they coming this way? Stop! I said stop! Get them away from me! Hurry! 47,900,000. The debtors kept on swinging their pickaxes. 47,900,000 picks left and counting down. We were able to find our way down using this opportunity.
빚쟁이들의 도움을 받은 셈이 됐군.
So we did get help from the debtors after all.
우연이지 뭐.
Just a coincidence. Rhodia replied with an apathetic look. I mean, she's not wrong. Ooh, interesting. Well, let's go for the secret thing and figure out what that is. We managed to reach the next floor. Colorful containers awaited us in the space guarded by no one. What's this ominous feeling, though? I don't know. Please tell me.
베어버려도 되나요?
형형색색의 매끈한 플라스틱으로 이루어진
It's a freight container made of smooth and colorful plastic.
단순한 공장 시설이라고
The prevalence of
보기에는
particular materials
예술적인
suggests
소재가
that it is
많다.
not a simple manufacturing facility. As soon as Murasalt finished, the colorful yet ominously designed container activated with a cheery tune. Yeah, it is fairly cheery, isn't it?
불길해요.
I've got a bad feeling.
왜 2층부터는
Why aren't there any security guards around now?
거죠?
Well, was all I could mutter before the answer revealed itself to us. The doors of the container opened as soon as it finished operating, and inside... You want to get beat, heartily. Highly excited! Thoroughly amusing! I'm not even gonna try and repeat that. I think he did that better than I could. Earth! 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 Earth!
이 구간부터는 땅굴
It appears they
작업을
redoubled
본격적으로
excavation
들어가는
efforts
모양이에요.
from this point onward.
그게 아니고서야
I can't think of any
가만히
other
있는
reason to
대량으로
augment humans
생산시키는.
on a conveyor belt. Yeah, I get it. Now let's move. They pointed right at us, singing that spooky song. Grown powerful for... What's it say? Grown powerful for realsies. What kind of name is that? Grown powerful for realsies. How banging is this music right now? Like, jeez, this is amazing. Actually, like my favorite battle theme right now. I don't blame you, this theme's amazing. Alright, guys, let's go. How have you lost HP already?
좀 더 잘 벨 수 있을 것 같은데요?
대안에게 충분합니다.
Nice, well done.
꽤잘 갈려.
Nice, well done. 2 left. Alright, go.
두렵지 않아요. 두렵진 않아요.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Glorious. Easy fight. Easy fight. Well, don't you look fun right there? What the heck are you meant to be? We must defeat the ruthless cyborg singing in jolly voices and make it through here. In the middle of the factory, you find a vending machine with large buttons. They're colorful and fancy. You feel a strong compulsion to press them. Which one will you press? Gain an ego gift, gain an ego gift, gain an ego gift, gain all 3 ego gifts, but... Oh, come on, don't spoil the moment. Gain all 3 ego gifts, but... just give me all 3. Error, error. The vending machine began to rattle. Hey, what's wrong with this thing? You should have known better than to get greedy. Before the sinner could finish, the machine exploded, spewing a slew of toy parts in the air. All allies take 25 HP and SP damage. Ego gift toy fist obtained, toy foot, and toy screw. Why the SP damage? All allies deal 10% damage. All allies gain 1 speed. All allies gain 10% max HP. Might honestly be worth it. This is exactly the move this company of dumbasses would make. We traumatize them. You want to be hurt. You want to be beat heartily. Become strong. Genuinely. What is with these names? This thing's gonna hurt no matter what happens. I can already tell. Surgery. Surgery. Die when count reaches 5. Reduce max HP by 20% per count. Deal 20% more damage per count. Turn. Start. Apply 1 self. Oh, so I just need to survive 5 turns against you. Right. Okay. Alright. You gotta kill him 5 times. That's not what it says. It's per turn. That it okay, maybe I do need to kill him 5 times. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh good, well, that guy's dead. Don't need to worry about you. Why aren't you dying? Oh, you also have surgery. Oh, they all have surgery. Well. Alright, go.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
You defeated an enemy, but it's back up. What's going on? What's going on is bad things. So, while that guy's stunned, I should probably focus a bit in trying to murder this guy. Take them down one at a time. How do those cyborgs keep coming back? The sinners were discussing. Perhaps those beings are not alive. That way they would not be able to die. No, we're not getting philosophical here. To me it looked like rebuilding a brick wall. I think I'm hearing something from the back of from that factory in the back. The group turned their gaze to the factory behind the cyborgs. The clanks of steel could be heard from the place that was quiet until moments ago. Maybe you should take a look at that shady facility. I think we need to investigate the factory. We don't have much choice. You decided to investigate the factory, but you might want to do something about the cyborgs first, just to be safe. Perhaps you could earn enough time to get through by incapacitating the biggest one. Go for the big one. Got it! Alright, go! Crap. Well, it was worth a try. I think the problem here is that they're blue damage. As much as anything, and we seem to have a definite weakness to blue. Alright, first things first. Bring forth the AoE. I assume you're in chapter 2. Yes, yes I am.
무불아위.
Pinning the largest cyborg down as planned, you got to the factory in time. Huh, this is... looks like some kind of toy factory? The sinners comment on the huge mechanism. Ah, come beyond this curiosity. Come! Ah, come behold this curiosity. The sinner pointed to a control panel with several buttons attached to it. Do you love the city you live in? What should you press? No. Press the button to stop. Yes. Press the button to proceed. No. Incorrect input. You must become strong. Please input your answer again. Warning. Pressing the button 3 times will cause the facility to shut down. Do you love the city you live in? No. Incorrect input. No. Detected 3 inputs. Operating emergency protocol 3. Facility shutdown. Looks like it stopped. The machines whirled for a short while before stopping. With that, the cyborgs should no longer revive. Let's step outside the factory, shall we? All enemies lose their upgrade factory at work passive. Nice! Which means they're killable! Alright, Gregor, you have 8 HP.
재미는
Don't
없지만
die.
그렇게 할게요.
Please. Good, good. One lovely corpse. And... well... you know what, Gregor? We don't exactly have much choice, so... why don't you just go and finish this?
거치적거리지
Eh?
마.
Yeah.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Well done, Gregor. You survived. You survived. Ego gift set. Set? Ego gift get. Why can't I read? During battle, if an ally takes a lethal damage, their HP won't go below 1. On the next turn, fully heal their HP and gain 3 surgery. They will die at the end of battle. Activates once per dungeon, then the gift expires. Huh. Okay. We must defeat the ruthless cyborgs, singing in jolly voices to make it through here. Well, next I have myself a regular fight, so... Hello there, random miners. How are you yourselves today?
물러서지 않겠습니다.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
거치적거리지만 마.
두렵진 않네요.
검을 덜 갈았었나?
명령대로.
Definitely have to feel bad for these indentured servants.
검을 덜 갈았었나? 꽤 잘 갈렸고.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
I mean, all they're doing is trying to pay off their debt, and we're just mindlessly murdering them. I mean, granted, when their debt is in the like 900 millions, there's a bit of an issue there, but still. I love how each of these rooms has a name. I feel I can appreciate that. So what's this paint room? Exiting the passage, you see a group of cyborgs gathered around a huge roulette table. A huge roulette. Oh, highly excited, thoroughly amusing. The game of the death. They approach you, chanting in strange beats. It looks like they want you to play a game of roulette. What should you do? Rodion gains XP, run Wrath, Sloth, and Gloom checks. Pass to heal all allies SP and gain an ego gift. Rodion loses SP and begin an encounter. Win to gain an ego gift. I mean, I don't exactly use Rodions, so... Plus, fighting means I get more stuff in my encyclopedia, so... yeah. This is not the time for gaming, of all things. Let's just deal with those crazed cyborgs and move on. Pish. Rudia smacked her lips in dissatisfaction, but you know you can't always afford to give every sinner what they want. I mean, it's good I'm not using her, because Jesus Christ, that SP damage. What the heck was that? I don't let you gamble, and thus you lose 90% of your sanity. What kind of logic is that? Plus, by fighting, I get to hear the awesome music again. You want to gamble or fight? Also, this chapter... Ain't this chapter Rodion's character arc? I'm not sure if this game has particularly character arcs. I mean, we've definitely seen a lot more of Rodion's characterization in this chapter. Same with Gregor's in the previous.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
검을 덜 갈았었나? 꽤 잘 갈렸고.
Alright, 2 dead and gone. Perfect.
명령대로.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것
It
같은데요?
definitely feels like these guys are weak to pride. If nothing else.
꽤 잘 갈렸고.
Alright, go. Murder.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
두렵진 않네요.
Definitely murdered. Perfect. Well done. At the start of the turn, apply 2 to protect to the ally with the lowest HP. Very nice. Well then. Now I just move on to a fight. Hyung-Lu is a total badass. I can't wait for his arc. I wonder when we'd get Hyung-Yu's character arc or Don, because those guys need dose of characterization. I don't think Don needs a dose of characterization. I think she's got plenty of characterization. Alright. Murder.
거치적거리지만 마.
Good murder. Now come on, Faust, you have 3 attacks. Can you actually kill? Not quite.
끝. 검을 덜 갈았었나?
Well, you're both staggered and you seem to be doing something. In the delirious state, the unit applies 2 fragile and 10 bind, gains a skill slot and changes behavior. This unit becomes delirious every time it loses 30% HP.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Dead?
건 즐겁네요.
끝이 꽤
Dead?
두렵진 않아요.
Dead. And finally...
처리했습니다.
barely dead. Jesus Christ, Grigor, I thought you'd hit harder than that. We just keep moving through, fighting what we can. What I love is the different types of abnormalities that are appearing. Because there's quite a few. Give Grigor a break, his mom's a raging psycho. A red shoes that can possess multiple people, that's a scary thought. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, go! I expected better than that.
끝이
And better than that. One's dead and gone. Perfect.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Another dead and gone. Nice. Okay, kill.
침착한 결과입니다.
Good kill. 1 left. Murder. In fact, just do
재미는
that.
없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
두렵진 않아요.
Nice. Now, guys, here's the question. Do we go to the rest site, or do we go back and kill everything? Because I'm tempted to go back and just murder everything. I can't go back that far, because it means going past the rest site. But I might as well just, you know, murder everything to get the abnormality knowledge.
이겼으면 좋겠네요.
Okay. You only get story bits, but you can also encounter these guys in mirror dungeons, so yeah. Alright, go!
서지 않겠습니다. 대안에도 충분합니다.
Okay, guys, go.
지적거리지만 마.
I'm expecting you to stagger that other one before...
제대로 들어갔습니다.
Good! Nice stagger! Nice kill!
되는 건
Nice
즐겁네요.
kill!
거치적거리지만 마.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
Another one bites the dust! And finally, another one! Really?
명령대로.
It doesn't even play the animation. The game's just like, yeah, he's dead. It doesn't even play the animation, he just pops. Pink Shoes Possessee. I just realized what the hell you are. Now I understand why chat was talking about the pink shoes. I hadn't made that connection. Alright, go, guys. You ready?
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Murder. Jesus Christ, Grigor!
끝이
50 damage in a single hit! Alright,
지금은
Faust.
두렵지 않아요.
AoE time.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
명령대로. 처리했습니다.
Dead, and finally dead.
두렵진 않아요.
Nice. Okay, well, it looks like it's time for us to have a boss. And it looks like that boss, looking at the symbol, are going to be these pink shoes we've been running into. So... yeah. Let's see what this ends up being like, shall we?
칼을 부딪힐
Go. Time for a boss. Clippity cloppity tap away. Interesting surgery. Okay. This fight might put up a fight.
명령대로.
Let's give it a go.
끝이.
Nice. Strips of pink ribbons float this way. I don't like the look of that. If you look at the battle pass, we see 3 to 5 new egos. So I'm just going grinding mirrored dungeons. Yeah, I don't blame you. Especially as I have one of those right now, and it's brilliant. Okay. Let's give this a go. I want this thing dead, please.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Thank you. A voice travels between the fluttering ribbons. What is your desire? Sorry, I should do that a bit more seductively. What is your desire? Put me on. I'll take you wherever you want to go. The suggestions are incredibly suspicious, but for some reason the sinners are struggling to decide what to do. What do you say? What? Refuse! The knot of desires must be undone. Who can undo the knot? Give it a go. Really? I fucking hate these coin flips. The pink ribbons end up enshrouding everyone. You can't think, even have the strength to resist or think, it seems. You'll be unable to escape forever.
거치적거려서 그런 거야.
It was too bothersome. I don't know what just happened. Urge. Turn end at 5+ stacks. Take 30 SP damage. Apply 2 self-fragile and 10 bind. Remove this effect. Alright. Go.
지적거리지만 마.
You can take the risk, though. The fight is almost over. Good thing you killed the big robot. Oh, of course I killed the big robot. I was not gonna let the big robot live. Nah, the big robot living was not an option. Oh, by the way, you don't have to use the ego to have ego corruption take over a sinner. That's fair. It's why I'm using the ego that doesn't have any sanity costs. Alright then. Egos, go!
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
I'm sorry, she has a Final Fantasy VIII Skyblade, a Gunblade? Really? That's pecking awesome.
꽤 잘 갈려.
I love that. I did not realize Otis had a Gunblade. Well, everyone, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave the episode there, for you see, we're all out of time for today, but do join us next time for the final act of what kind of story is gonna be lurking in this dungeon, and what kind of abnormality is going to be waiting for us there at the very end. I do hope you're ready and waiting, but everyone...
없는데 파우스트를 잡고 있던 건가요? 이번만 넘어가 드리죠.
Faust, shut up. You haven't even been released yet. But everyone, I'm afraid that until that time, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.